And what up, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. I don't know if you remember, about a year ago I test rode not all, but most of the new Harley models, and this year I'm back to do it again. So I'll be heading to, and I'm almost there, Lakeland Harley Davidson. Supposedly this event is being ran or sponsored by the Harley Owners Group here in Lakeland. That is where I'm heading now, and gonna check out the 25 models, ride them back to back, do a review, talk about new things on them. This place is actually really awesome with the ride that they set up because it's a good distance. You actually get a good feel for it. So that's today's video. I will try to ride as many as possible, and I'll see you guys on the bikes. We're about to do the pre-ride safety talk.
All right. Safety is the first and number one priority. There is zero tolerance for unsafe behavior.
All right, y'all, we're here on the next bike, which is the Lowrider ST, which has the new high output, which I'm excited to try. Any of you on my channel know I have a Lowrider ST at 22. I put forwards on mine. So this is going to be a little different. A little higher up. Not going to be as comfortable as my bike. You see my leg. Very high up. In front of me, that is the Breakout black and chrome. Love that bike too. But I think the next review, I might go OG and try the Sportster S, which is the bike this channel started with. See, we got traction control. We got different modes. Right now it's in sport. That's rain. Road. I'm gonna put it in road for now. I swear all these demo rides, people leave them in first. Yeah. Blue and chrome. Not a fan of the chrome. I love the Lowrider ST when they're blacked out, but this will probably appeal to the crowd that loves chrome. Not my cup of tea. Come with little wind deflectors. Wonder if that's an add-on or if it's stock, but there's literally only one screw in there. It looks like they made a cutout for another one. I don't know how stable that is. And it's got a fixed fairing, a lot like a Road Glide would. Get these mirrors set. So yeah, this will be ride number 3. If you came across this video, I am reviewing the 25 models, many of the popular ones, and I'm segmenting it into playlists. So if there's another model you want to see a review on, check out my playlist. You can check those out. I've done the Pan America CVO and the Road Glide CVO. And we're about to be off. I'm so used to my biking forwards, it's hard to pick up my feet. And the thing with this, which I hated, and the reason why I got forwards, as soon as I put my leg down, like, your shin nails that. Guess it wouldn't be a problem for shorter people, but for me, that's, I hit my shin so many times before I put forwards on. And I know there's the crowd that's like, how dare you put forwards on a lowrider S, but I'm 6'5", shut up. Good over these bumps. Little concrete bag in the road. But yeah, I would put forwards on this in a heartbeat. Just picking up my legs on this thing is like crazy. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I expected more from this high output where apparently they changed the cam and the air intake and all that, but it doesn't feel that much more powerful than my bike. And it could be because I'm in road mode, so let me go ahead and switch to sport mode. And I think that's gonna open it up a lot more. And that's one of the differences between my bike and this one. You see, you kind of have the classic looking gauge, but the modes are here where you could change them. And I guess if you're more of a beginner, you want to ride in rain mode, you got road mode to be more chill. But like, I'm riding this thing for speed, baby. And I want to get on it. Oh yeah, that's a lot more there, baby. Just feel the torque just totally increase being in sport mode. So yeah, you get one of these, sport mode all day. And again, my leg, even my jeans keep getting caught when I put my leg down. It's annoying. Oh yeah. Man, I can tell you right now, my legs being up this high, I'm feeling it in my hips. I feel like an 80-year-old man. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I would probably love this bike with forwards on it, but the amount that I have to lift my leg is insane. Which, when I first bought my lowrider S, I had the same problem, and I changed it out literally in the first week because I was like, I can't ride this thing. "51 miles. Gotta swing my big old ham hock legs up. It's definitely got a lot of power. I don't feel like it has much more power than my 22 lowrider S, if I'm being honest. I mean, maybe just a tad. And I don't really have like upgrades on mine engine wise, or you know, KM tune and any of that. It's pretty much stock. I got some slip-ons from Chromeworks, which sound a million times better than this. Harley this year on this model came with a stock 2-in-1 exhaust, and I don't understand why they spent the time doing R&D on a 2-in-1 and it sounds like this. I mean, most people are probably going to take it off. So it seemed like unnecessary cost for them to develop a different exhaust and put it on, because I guarantee 95% of the people that purchase this bike are going to be changing the exhaust 100%, because it sounds terrible. There's not much to it. Of course, we got a rev bomb in here. I mean, we have to, right? Yeah, there's nothing to that exhaust. Yeah, I guess I really want to see the difference when we get on like the highway speeds, to see what difference this fairing makes. I've never ridden an ST, surprisingly, so I've not experienced it. Now, as you know, I have a Lowrider S, if you watch my channel, and I have the MEMPHIS shade fairing with a 11-inch windshield. I still get buffeting some, but this is a whole fairing, big fairing with bigger windshield, it looks like. So I'm excited to see how that feels once we get up to highway speeds and out of all this dang traffic. It's the only thing that sucks about these rides is when you get stuck in traffic. It's like, bro, we want open roads. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Oh, and shout out to the guy who always comments in all my videos about me wearing gloves or not. I put them on with you in mind today, buddy. I know my last review videos, he was like, gloves. And when I randomly post and I'm not wearing my gloves, he's like, gloves. Appreciate you, man. Look it out for me. And I will say, the mids aren't bad when my legs are on them. Like, I like the riding position somewhat. It's just in traffic and stop and go, the amount of travel my leg has to do to get up is a lot. And when you have big old long legs like mine, it sucks pulling them up that high. Someone was beeping at us and I don't know why. But yeah, this Harley would sound like a Harley with better exhaust. This 2-in-1 high output ain't doing it for me. But I think Harley has a lot of regulations and the EPA and other countries to worry about, to where they have to have regulated exhaust. So it's probably not a choice from them. They probably do with the best with what they can. Oh no, the EMS is turning with us. We're going so slow. Just prior to reviewing this bike, I rode the Road Glide CVO ST. And when I got back, the marketing director's like, bro, did you try the track mode? And I was like, there's a track mode? He's like, yeah, dude. Nah, I didn't try it. Apparently it's after the sport mode and there's a certain way to engage it. And he's like, yeah, we don't really tell people. Obviously they don't want someone going crazy and wrecking, but wish I would have known that, because I would have tried that, you know, for the YouTube. But I did ride that in sport mode, kind of like I'm riding this in sport mode, and definitely pretty quick. And as I said, I have a Lowrider S, a 22. This is a 25, obviously. That's why you're watching the video. And if I'm being honest, it doesn't feel like too much, but that's probably Harley also taming it due to regulations and all that. So I'm sure you could get it and soup it up. A lot of people take like my Lowrider S and they, you know, they upgrade the cams and just make it faster, better, meaner, more torque, more horsepower. So I think Harley took some of that with this model and made it from the factory to have a little bit more. But I think most people that are really like gearheads are gonna do their own thing anyway. This is probably more for people that don't want to customize or build out their own bike and just buy from the factory and have pretty good speed, you know, torque and horsepower specs. So it's definitely not slow by any means. Don't think I'm saying that. It's just I don't feel that big of a difference between my bike and this one. And again, this is only what, like a 30-minute ride, but my bike will go. And I'm hopeful on this part of the ride where we get to more open road that I can really twist this throttle pretty far and then feel it for real. So I guess I'll reserve judgment for that phase of the ride, and we shall see. I mean, just like right there, I got up on it and wasn't that impressed. I don't know what the dude is doing on that bike. He's been going like this and swerving. Bump. Suspension wise, I believe it's upgraded compared to like mine and prior models. Feels great. I will say the seat stock sucks. I think everyone knows that. It's not terrible, but I have a Whiplash which kind of supports my back a little more and is lower. But obviously my ergonomics are way different because I have forwards. But honestly, the seat isn't that bad. But when you have something like a Whiplash, or I know everyone and their mom gets the Saddleman seat, which sucks. This is probably better comfort-wise than the Saddleman step-up. But compared to my Whiplash or CNC seats, this one, no. And I know my buddy Barto Bunny has the Sundowner for this bike, the seat. That thing's amazing. Right there, I just did full throttle. I was in 5th gear. It didn't pull that much, to be honest. Big bump. Oh yeah. Felt that one. And I will say, hand control wise and throttle, the controls feel a lot better than my bike. Even the switches and stuff to me look like a better quality. I don't know if that makes sense. They feel more higher quality. On the road again. Man, I like our ride this time. Our guy leading the pack is on it. Our last ride we went way too slow. This one feels more like an advanced rider course. Oh, and since we're going at these speeds, you know, 55, 60, this fairing makes a huge difference. Oh my God. Like, amazing. Compared to my bike and all the buffeting that I get with my little Memphis shade fairing, this thing is awesome. So I definitely love this about the ST. Just at the price point, which I will put in the description, the price. Are you better off getting a Lowrider S and just customizing it yourself? I don't know, you be the judge of that. I also, if you watch my channel, have risers on my bike that are a lot higher up. I like the feel better. So this is actually different because of how much lower the bars are for me. But yeah, I could really just feel what this fairing is doing, and it's great. Like, huge difference maker for sure. Compared to my bike. Now, all the different options now with, I guess, the higher output, maybe it's worth it if someone wants to buy this brand new, or if you're better off getting leftover models or used, slightly used mileage. There's a lot of lowrider S's on the market, a lot of lowrider STs. Like, I saw a 20, I think it was a 23 lowrider ST on Facebook Marketplace with literally like 2,000 miles on it, going for like 13 grand the other day. And I think the market is just so saturated with these bikes. It may not make sense to buy a 25 model, but if you're looking for the newest, coolest, and best, yeah, this is it. This is perfect because it has all the advanced stuff Harley is offering now. But that would be that market if you're wanting the newest, greatest, and best. Or since the new model is out, the other ones will probably drop in value, and maybe it's a good time to buy one of those. But you be the judge of that on what you think you want. I'm sure you're researching right now, and that's why you came across this video. And in my opinion, is this worth it? I would say yes. If I was in the market for a brand new bike, I would definitely go for this. And obviously change some things out for myself. But if you have like a 20, like me, a 22, 23, 24, is it worth upgrading? I wouldn't. Especially if you owe on your bike still. It's a lot of negative equity. Because I'm sure these will drop in value. You know, every year they will. depreciation, the market dictates how many are in the market, you know, all that stuff. You know, this is a Lakeland Harley ride, and I guarantee that staff is like, I want to pass this truck, but I don't think we can on a group ride like this, which is frustrating because this is one of the fast areas on the ride, but when you get stuck behind a semi, kind of limits what you could do. Hopefully he's going to turn. We shall see. Brother, sister. But wow, guys, the fairing on the ST makes a world of difference. Like, it almost feels like a different bike, to be honest. I mean, it is a different bike, but you know what I mean. ST is fairing in bags, essentially. And of course, the truck isn't turning. Yay. Oversized load, all up in our way. But yeah, guys, if this content is helpful to you, please hit that like and subscribe button. I do a lot of content. Mainly, I'm 6'5", so for taller riders, and parts and reviews and test rides and all that kind of stuff. And also, I just do fun stuff. I ride around with the crew, Lakeland Moto Riders, where I do a lot of stuff with them and have fun, where it's just riding and, you know, being stupid or whatever. But my content is just to have fun and motorcycles. So if that's something that interests you, like and subscribe, leave a comment. If you're ever in this area in Polk County or surrounding areas, I love to ride with people. We do a lot of events with Lakeland Moto Riders, so we could definitely get together and ride. There's actually one of the guys in this group ride actually watches my channel, and Twisty Tom was also here today. He didn't do any test rides, but he's also another YouTuber. So it's really cool how close-knit our community is. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, and I might be doing another bike review if they have another ride, maybe one or two. So we'll see. If I get to do another one, I'm gonna go on the OG Sportster S, which is the bike that started this channel, just because I want to ride it again and look at the new badging and all that. So, but thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, keep two wheels down, and if you're crazy and pop those wheelies, at least keep one wheel down. Peace.